Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pokemon Sapphire. In the last episode we were extending our Pokedex. We were adding lots and lots of Pokemon to the Pokedex, catching them in places such as the Safari Zone and doing a lot of fishing. And yeah, and so we are down to the last few Pokemon here to start catching before we start thinking about grabbing the last few legendaries of this game. And yeah. So, obviously, the first thing I wanted to try and catch was a little Surskit here. They are, like, super rare drops in lots of routes around sort of the start of the game. So this is on Route 102. Just spent a fair while just going around here trying to look for these sort of guys. And now we are here. And hopefully, level 3 Surskit. I doubt it'll be able to escape my Ultra Ball. And, yeah, and then we can continue onwards. So there we go, we catch ourselves a Surskit. Cool. So Surskit is the pond skater Pokemon. If Surskit senses danger, it secretes a thick, sugary syrup from the tip of its head. There are some Pokemon that love eating this syrup. That's not a good sign. Not a good sign for little Surskit here. And now what we're going to do is, we're going to fly to Moss Deep. The reason we're going to fly to Moss Deep is we need essentially, we want to go into Shoal Cave and explore the bit at the hopefully at the right time of day. We should be at the right time of day to be able to search the low tide set. But essentially, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to deposit in a Pokemon, and we need to keep. We don't need to keep Pelipper. I can always sell Pelipper. Sorry, sell? What am I talking about? I can always teach Marill Surf, essentially. What we're going to do is we're just going to look for a Pokemon that can potentially learn both Cut and Strength. The reason I want to do that is just to make sure that we've got everything, as there's our Sceptile good, to make sure. I want to say Slack Off, I would say. Withdraw, Normal type, surely. Okay, bag, we've got our TMs, Cut, Slack Off, learns Cut, Surf, use, Marill, because Marill already knows Waterfall Dive and Waterfall and Dive, which is important. Strength, use, please, yes, okay, cool, so Slack Off's going to learn Strength as well. So as you can see, we're here in Moss Deep, and what we're going to do is we're going to head over to Shoal Cave, and we should be at the right time of day, and then we'll be able to explore the lower levels of Shoal Cave, because obviously last time we were there, we couldn't because the water level was too high. Oh, we got another battle here with Sailor Ernest. I probably did, yeah, I think we're pretty sure we did this battle before, and we're merely, you know, it's merely a rematch by accident, as we can kill. I could have Earthquake there, actually, if I'd want to be more conservative with PP. But anyway, so we're going to take our way, and we're going to make our way here into Shoal Cave. I'm just thinking. We're going to swap Linoon into the front, why not? And as you can see, we are here at the lower level. So now the water is has decreased, the water level has decreased, and we can just walk around on this lower level. And there's nothing over here, so what we're going to do is we see Wild Spheal around. Let's Thunder. Super effective. I'm pretty sure Spheal is already an Ice type, which is really nice. I can't be bothered with that paralysis. I'm sure I probably have a berry that can do exactly the same thing. But anyway, what we're going to do is we are going to start off by exploring these up. Another Spheal. Come on. Start landing these Thunders. So if we go into here, as you can see, there is nowhere we can go, which is kind of annoying. But what we can do is we can head up, and then, yeah, that's a dead end. It should look like a dead end as soon as I headed down it. We can start heading down here. And this is, what's this? So this is the Shoal Salt, which is one of the two little components that we need to make the Oh, the bag is full. 2 components we need to make the whatever it is that guy was offering to make for us. We can give special attack. Ether, Waterstone, Deep Sea Scale, Rare Candy. Ooh, Rare Candy! We can give a Rare Candy to Agro. And Agro wants to learn Metal Sound, but Metal Sound is... I think it reduces, sharply lowers special defense. No real point in doing it. It's essentially Screech, but for the special side. But obviously, it's no real use on a Pokemon like Aggron, whose special is so low anyway. As we can thunder away the Zubat. We can slash away the Zubat, to be honest. Anyway, so we're going to continue moving around up here in Shoal Cave. We can head along this bridge. Can I take out the Sphere with one here as well? That's kind of cool. Hopefully the water doesn't just raise while I'm down here. That would be really annoying. Okay, more Sphere. Again, we'll just slash. So there's nothing down there, it looks like. So we've got another little place to sink into this. So we pop down here, and then there's another dude. The penetrating cold around these parts is an impediment to training, but with focus one can overcome. With this focus band, buckle down and withstand the cold. Okay, interesting. Focus band increases attack. Everything starts with focus. Does focus band increase attack, but forces that you can only use one move? No, that's choice band. As we see another shoal salt, sorry, I should say. I think we need 4 of them, and I'm pretty sure there are 4 in here, if I remember reading that correctly. Yeah, there's the 4th. Cool. So that's all the shoal salts. We've already had all these the blue ones that you can see sort of just around the little sort of, they sort of look like little nests, but anyway. But what we can now do is, as we keep encountering wild Pokemon, is we can go here. And there's the strength. Okay, so it's good that we do have strength on us. So, and Linoon grows to level 50. And here, okay, so go down, and wow, okay, so it looks like a little icy area down here. Again, we see Wild Sphere. And we can just... Ooh, a little ice puzzle. So we want to go to you, to you, to you, to you, and up. There we go, lovely. Don't you remember these ice puzzles in Gold and Silver? So let's not go up for the moment, we can go along here. And then we want to head to here. Okay, where do we go from here? Oh, up and across and down. There we go. So that is a TM07, which is pale. Okay, so that kind of makes sense. Around this sort of icy area. And again, I've done the same mistake. Up, across, down, down, and round. So now we need to reach that one there. So how do we do that? Slash. So we want to... Oh, I see, yeah. So you head up here, and then you head back down and over. And another item. Okay, so... the final item is a Never Melt Ice. Okay, so that obviously boosts the power of Ice-type moves. I can throw that away. because we're not going to be using that. Could really throw away the deep sea, the other thing. So is that everything in here? I think it is. As we see, wild snow runt. Okay, cool. So this was the other reason I wanted to come down here is obviously to find wild snow, and I think they only appear down here in this icy area. So good thing we managed to catch this. Hope run into this little guy. We're just gonna take him out, isn't it? Yeah. Realize it's physical, and I'm like, we might just try and throw some ultra balls at this guy. Nope. Okay, that's not gonna. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We catch ourselves a snow runt. Awesome. So snow runt is the snow hat Pokemon. Snow runt survives by eating by eating only snow and ice. Old folklore claims that a house visited by these Pokemon is sure to prosper for many generations to come. Sweet. So what we're now going to do is, because we can, dig out of here. Now we're going to talk to this dude to get rid of the shoal stuff in our inventory and get whatever it was he said he could give us. Oh hey, shoal salt and shoal shells, would you like me to make you a shell bell? Sure. So, have a Pokemon hold on to that, it will love it, that's for certain. Why the Sapphire time, it's simply sublime. You can get its ingredients every day. Okay. So I think it's like maybe like another friendship sort of thing. Anyway, so that gives us that. And now, there's another reason why we can be down here in Moss Deep City, and that is to get ourselves a Beldum. And the way we do that is we visit Steven, having beaten him at the Elite Four. Oh, is he in this house? No. I think he does have a sign, maybe? Ooh, yeah, so I think this is it. Mark, check the Pokeball. It contained the Pokemon Beldum. Take the Pokeball. So, does it say anything potentially? It's a letter. To Mark. I've decided to do a little soul searching and train on the road. I don't plan to return home for some time. I have a favour to ask of you. I want you to take the Pokeball on the desk. Inside it is a Beldum, my favourite Pokemon. I'm counting on you. May our paths cross again someday, Steven. Sweet. So, this time we do get to take the Beldum. And I'm pretty sure Beldum only can only use Takedown, if I remember correctly. So what we're going to want to do is, we're going to need Waterfall for the next area. So we're going to want to, we just quickly deposit in, deposit Hariyama in, and then we'll grab Beldum. And then what we can do is we can go into here and we can deposit in our level 5 Beldum back into box 3, and we can withdraw from our box our Hariyama. Cool. So that works out really nicely. Now, let's have a think. What else do we have to do? We can't fly, I just realised. Screw Hariyama. We are not being able to fly, so we're going to deposit in Hariyama, box 3. We're going to withdraw out Pelipper. Pokemon, Pelipper, fly. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we need to head to Meteor Falls, because that was something I missed over there. Track to Meteor. Actually, is it? Yeah, it's probably faster. I just think it might be faster if I come from Rustboro. Because obviously from the Rustboro end you just swim round. So you surf round. So we're going to surf around to here, and then we should be able to enter Meteor Falls. Lunation! And then what we want to do is we want to be able to climb the waterfall. Pokemon, let's... Sableye is our only Pokemon not at level 50, so we might as well give him the chance to level up. So if I remember correctly, we can get Beldum in the area where we found TMO2. And all I've got to do is remember where on earth that was. Oh, you're kidding me. Come on, save the line. That is just annoying, that. So I think it was up here, wasn't it? So apparently if we hang around up here, we should run into, eventually, Wild Bagon. Is it up here though? Is the question. Might not have been. What I'm probably going to do is I'm probably just going to... Let's just hang around up here for maybe 5 more encounters. Yeah, I don't think it is actually. Let's just... Because it's not actually a different area that to like the original area, so I don't think that there's a way that they could format it such that it wouldn't... That only Beldum would appear in certain areas of that bit, so anyway. Save like Ghost level 50, awesome. We can get to here, yeah, we battled these guys, I remember. And then you had to make a decision as to which way you headed down. Maybe I made a mistake again? Yeah, because you're going to end up there and you're going to go down that one. Okay, so yeah, so you got to go down the middle. And there's no more PP, wonderful. Thank you, well done, Sapphire. Don't let these silly go back. Fine. Oh dear. Okay, just give me a sec. I gotta climb up to the top. I then gotta go down here. And then I gotta go down here. Really wish I had some repels. But anyway, okay, so now we head this way and into here. And isn't it in here, I think, that we found TMO2, which is Dragon Claw? And if you hang around here, you find Wild Bagon! There we go! The Pokemon that eventually will evolve into Salamence! It's obviously one of the strongest Pokemon in the game. What we're going to do is we're going to save. And Thunder's going to take you out, even though it's not very effective. Okay, that's good. That tells me that a non-stab move is actually still going to take this guy out. What could I do? I'm going to go into Marill here. The reason I'm going into Marill is just because it's obviously only level 27. We're going to flinch, Bubble Beam, and he gets a crit because he used Focus Energy. Let me just restart this. I mean, obviously I could just, you know, throw Ultra Balls, but I just want to see. We got burned, obviously we did. Sec again. Yeah, we just keep flinching us. Not fun. Ice is obviously super effective. I was just suddenly remembered that. But anyway, okay, so we're just gonna throw some Ultra Balls. 1, 2. Okay, we're gonna let it go down to 10, and then. Okay, fine. You will be caught, Bagon. Yes, you will. Okay, cool. So we catch ourselves a Bagon. Awesome. Or Bagon. I think it's Bagon. Anyway, the Rockhead Pokemon. Bagon harbours a never-ending dream of one day soaring high among the clouds. As if trying to dispel its frustration over its inability to fly, this Pokemon slams its hard head against huge rocks and shatters them into pebbles. There's a great episode of the anime all about Bagon and his wanting to fly. I always remember that. So yeah, that is that. Wow, so we are now really, really close to being done. I think the only other thing I've got to do now is catch an Illumise. I think I'm done in terms of all the Pokemon that we need to catch, except for the whatchamacallit. I think this is, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where we caught our Volbeat. I'd like to have some proof. Let's go to Pokedex. You should be able to... sort of in order of when you meet them. There we go. Illumise. Area. Yeah, our area. Cool. So we should be hopefully able to encounter an Illumise. But obviously that might take a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this section of an episode to an end, and we're going to be able to... You can join me here when we run into our first Illumise. So I'll see you then. Well, that didn't take too long. It didn't take too long to find an Illumise here, and hopefully we're going to be able to catch this little female bug Pokemon. Just hopefully nice and easy. One Ultra Ball. Oh, actually no. We'll try maybe a Nest Ball would have been better there. But anyway, we catch our Illumise. There we go, the Firefly Pokemon. Illumise leads a flight of illuminated Volbeat to draw signs in the night sky. This Pokemon is said to earn greater respect from its peers by composing more complex designs in the sky. Okay, so that is that. That is all the Pokemon, I believe, in the Pokedex that we need. I've already been through all this, so I won't do it again to save you that. I'm pretty sure that's everyone we can catch here. Aside from the ones right down at the bottom, these three right here. Boom, boom, boom. 193, 194, 195. Obviously can't get 197 because that's Latios. Can't get 199 because that's Groudon. And 200, well, 200's just got to wait. So what we're going to do is we are now going to fly to Pacific Lodge Town. And the reason we want to... Ooh, what's this? The Battle Tower, okay. Yeah, okay. It's good to know that's there. But we're going to fly to Pacific Lodge Town. The reason we want to do this is we want to find, essentially, the secret chamber. And the way you find the secret chamber is... obviously, it's now no longer a secret, because I know. But what you do is you just stay as low as possible when you're going through the sequence of currents. You stay as low as possible. And the reason you want to stay as low as possible is because eventually you will, you just want to keep going. We want to get low. Boom, get to here. Get low again. And then you get pushed up, and then we enter here. Okay, and now what we want to do is we want to go straight across here. And what we do is we end up in this little area, and as you can see there is very small margin for error into entering this little square because all of these currents push you away. The idea here is that you can dive here. And that gives us the secret area. And then, I mean, I haven't actually got this far, but I was just looking to find where the secret area was, and that's how we find the secret area. So now we can we can dive down under here. And we'll have to see what's next for us. I believe we should be reading some Braille, which is interesting. So, we have here, so that is go up here, I think. Yeah, go up here. Okay. So I'm assuming what that means is it just means you can use dive to raise up, and we can. Okay, cool. So as you can see, we are here in the sealed chamber. And now we want to have a look just to see what various things say. So that is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, so this is just the alphabet: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, A. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's just the alphabet. I guess this is punctuation. I don't know my Braille too well. Anyway, so what does this say? So we have dig here. Okay, so thankfully we do have a Pokemon that knows dig. And when you dig here, oh, okay, a hole appears. Let's go in. Let's see what it says. Okay, so we have lots more Braille. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 readings to make. So let's go clockwise. Okay, so we have here W, we owe all, we owe all to the sorry about this is not as easy as I thought. P-O-K? Oh, we owe all to the Pokemon, I think that says. Okay. We owe all to the Pokemon. We F-E-A-R. We feared. We owe all to the Pokemon. We feared it. O-P. Open a door, and then that's the comma. So open a door and eternal an eternal Pokemon waits. Yeah, okay. So open the door and an eternal Pokemon awaits. We have here another long one. So those those with C-O-U-R-A. Those with courage. Those with H-O-P-E. Those with courage, those with hope. Okay, so those with courage, those with hope. We now have, this is interesting, this is all like lore, I guess, to the series and stuff. We have B, B-U-T, but we S-E-A, but we sealed the Pokemon away. But we sealed the Pokemon away. Those with courage, those with hope. And then it says, in this, is that? Yeah, in this CA, in this cave, we HA, in this cave we have LIVE. In this cave we have lived. We locked them away, those with hope and courage. We owe it all to the Pokemon. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, they're all about some... Cool. Anyway, so what does this say? The big one at the top. So we have FIR first. Getting better at reading this. First comes RELICA. First comes Relicanth. LA. Last comes WAIL. Last comes Wailord. Okay, first comes Relicanth, last comes Wailord. Interesting. Well, I'm assuming I can't do anything because I don't have Relicanth or Wailord. Let me see. No, we don't want to use Diver there. So we're just going to very quickly head back to where we were. And now, okay, so let me just fly to Sifidlock Town. So what do we have in the PC? We want to deposit... We'll keep Linoon in case we need to dig again, and we'll keep the Surfing, Diving, Marill. Let's deposit in Aggron and Pelipper. And now we want to withdraw. We have our Kyogre. So what we're looking for is our Relicanth, which is at level 34, and our Wailmer, which is at level 29. Okay, so I need to obviously train up this Wailmer until it is a Wailord. So I will... what do you... use... Literally no point not, because I'm sorry, we're going to need a decent... That's Whirlpool, interesting. We're going to need a decent move on you, and now we need to go to a place where... I can't fly now, that's the only stupid thing. Always forget that about Pelipper. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here, because I feel like there's little point in me sort of hanging around and sort of you guys watching me grind up this Wailmer. So what we're going to do is I will join you back when I have got a Wailord, and we're going to go back to that room and see what we need to do, because I think we obviously need Wailmer and we obviously need these two, Relicanth and Wailord. It's just what we need to do with them. That is nothing. I'm going to get a decent amount of experience. Do I have like a lucky egg or anything like that? Bag. Do I have anything like that? An amulet coin. Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, I am going to see you guys later once we are properly all leveled up. So I'll see you then. Hello and welcome back. So as you can see, we finally have a Wailord in our party rather than evolve our Wailmer that we had all the way to level 40. I decided to try and catch one, and indeed you can catch wild waylord by surfing around on Route 129 for a long time, and eventually you will find it. So we have our waylord, we have our relicanth, and if you remember, this says first comes relicanth, last comes waylord. So my thought is, if we have relicanth at the start of the party and waylord at the bottom, this should do something. The ground is shaking. It sounded as if a door opened somewhere far, far away. Okay, so that is all there is in this room, as you can see, it seems. So, now we need to go. So, now, obviously there are three of the three legendary golems, I suppose is the best way of putting it. And what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to make our way all the way back. And then if you remember that we met around with several archaeologists, and they were in various places. I think there was one en route. There was one over here, wasn't there? Let's go see if we can find him. Because essentially these archaeologists, I believe, are going around in places near where our legendary golems hopefully will be found. So I think what we did is we came into this area. Or maybe it was a secret, was it a secret dive area on Route 115? One of the two. Maybe let's dive. Is there anything? No, there isn't. Okay. So I seem to remember that we dove. We ended up somewhere where there was an archaeologist, and if you remember, there are like three sets of archaeologist dudes, and they're all sort of looking around at various places. And there's one I definitely know where he is, so we're going to do him first. I know that he was on Route 111, where we had our he was on Route 111, and what we're going to do is we are going to deposit in our relicanth, and our whalmer, and our waylord. Going to keep Maril just because Maril has a very useful set of HMs on him. And we're going to withdraw our Hariyama, our Agron, and our Sableye. And what we're going to now do is we're going to see if we can go around and see if we can see if what I'm thinking is correct. And we need Rock Smash. Of course we need freaking Rock Smash. I don't think we do if we approach it from Lava Ridge Town. I think what we can now do is we can just run this way. Route 111 and the sand. Okay, so I think if it was down here. Was it him? For 30 years I have searched for ancient ruins. No wait, was that 40 years? Anyway, I am to be challenged. Oh, sorry. So yeah, Ruin Maniac Dusty. This is the guy we're talking about. As you can see, we're battling him again. I'm assuming this is a rematch. We missed the slash because of Sand Veil, but that's fine. But 30 years. How long has he been at this? Anyway, so we have Trapinch here. We already. Oh yeah, we can't leave with the re-trap. So, but what I think, there it is. So as you can see, the door to this little area has been opened, and now. Sorry about that. Anyway, so let's have a look. Let's see what it says. So we have another message. Another message to be decoded. So, let's see. We have R-I-G right. Yep. Then R. So right. Down. Sorry, right, down. T H E then use STRE. So right down, then use strength, I think is what that says. So if we are here, we're going to go right, down, and then we want to use strength. So, oh man, please tell me Meryl can learn strength. Please tell me Meryl can learn strength. Yes! Meryl, you are an amazing HM slave. Okay, now, Meryl, let's use strength. So if we use strength here, and the door is opened. So let's have a look. And that looks... I have no idea which of the Reggies that is, I'll be honest. Maybe we're not meant to know until we actually commence battle. So Reggie, we have Reggie Rock, Reg Ice, and Reggie Steel. And of them, Aggron deals with all of them the best. So we're going to go into Aggron, and we're going to see what you have to say. It's Reggie Rock! Okay, so Wild Reggie Rock appears here at level 40, and we have our Aggron. I just realised that we have not bought any... we have not got a decent number of HMs, of Pokeballs here. So anyway, I am going to save before this battle, for obvious reasons, and then we are going to Iron Tail. And that is going to do a huge ton of damage to Reggie Rock, which can use Superpower. And that is going to decrease its stats. Okay, I was wondering. I always think of contrary. So the fact it lowered its defense means we should be able to survive another. So I'm going to Rock Tomb. And we miss. Does Rock resist Rock? Okay, so he's now back at neutral. Going to Aerial Ace, we should... Yeah, that does nothing, but he's now in the red, which is really good. So he goes for the Rock Throw, and that does nothing. We can Aerial Ace again, and just keep whittling him down. I think he should be able to take another... Should definitely be able to take another Aerial Ace. There we go. Okay, so that's as low as really we're going to probably get. Now we need to think about... status, and I don't think we can really put any status elements on. So we're just going to actually have to throw some Ultra Balls. So we have only 7 with a Nest Ball and a Luxury Ball. So we are going to launch some Ultra Balls. We're going to start off by saving here. Essentially I'm just going to throw 7 each time. So, nope. Oddly enough. 2. And Superpower takes me out. As you'd expect, because he's now at he was at +1 there. So we will go into Hariyama. And we will Ultra Ball again. Ultra Ball again. Ultra Ball again. 2. 2 shakes and no, and then 1 more. We'll go through all the balls might as well. I don't think we're going to catch it in a Nest Ball, let's be honest. I suppose we might. It depends what Nest Balls... It might be that Nest Balls work in terms of whether it's weaker than your Pokemon. And I guess because he's only level 40 and we're at level 50, Nest Balls might work. As we get 2 shakes and nearly... So, 3rd. Nope. 1. Nope. 1. Nope. Nope. All our Ultra Balls. 3 shakes. And with our last Ultra Ball and with Aggron on 1 HP, we catch our Reggie Rock. So that is, what, 7, 9, 16 balls. Not that much, really. Especially, I suppose he's at very, very low health. So, Reggie Rock, the Rock Peak Pokemon. Reggie Rock's body is composed entirely of rocks. Recently, a study made the startling discovery that the rocks were all unearthed from different locations. We catch ourselves a Reggie Rock. That's amazing. Cool. So now, I am definitely going to try and do this again. I think we've certainly got enough time to potentially try and catch another Essentially, I'm just going to go to Route 115. And I'm going to see if we can find this. I'm sure there was a dive spot somewhere. Why is there not a dive spot to an area which you couldn't access without dive? Is what I thought there was. There might have been, again, like I said, on Route 117 rather than Route 115. We can go around. As the computer starts to cry. Okay, so this looks okay. Okay, so don't think it's there. I think it is on Route 117. And we're just going to actually have to try and find it again. I really need to buy some repels. I'm so used to not caring about wild encounters, but, you know, at times like this, you sort of do just go, please stop encountering Pokemon. So, it's not there. From the other side... Oh, no, a wild Pokemon battle we never did. So, no, do you have a rival whom you hate to lose against? So, Triathlete Connor has a Wingull, which we'll be able to take out with... Hopefully, eventually... When we finally land a move, there we go, down goes the Wingull. And we miss again. Down goes the Wingull. Staryu. Yeah, we'll air release it. And a Staryu. So no, it doesn't matter. If you have that rival, you get the feeling that you have to keep getting better, indeed. So, let's see. I'm pretty sure it's Route 117 that sort of this is on, so let's just keep looking around. There, maybe this is it, I think. Yes, okay, this is it. You need to use dive to access that little area, and then you can pop up here, and is it just an item? Might just be an item. Might have made a, yeah, it's just an item, oh well. That's disappointing. I'm sure there is one swimming around here, but I just need to work out where. And the other one is up on one of the mountainous routes, like maybe Route 1... I couldn't tell you exactly where it was, to be honest. This is the island surrounded by fishermen. And there's nothing in that corner, and there's nothing in that corner. Okay, well, what we're going to do is we are going to call this episode to an end right here, I think, because I do not know this map well enough. The only other place I can think of maybe searching really briefly... Okay, let's just... Okay, we're heading this way from Moorville. Really don't care, Tentacle. Yeah, and now... I think it is up this route. I just don't know for sure where around this route. If we're going to be able to just zip through all this. Sorry about not knowing, you know, not remembering where things were. I think it definitely was around here now I'm thinking about it. That's the guy who hides in the grass. It's a mark bike thing. Zip around, there's the Weather Institute. Good surf. Could climb that waterfall, see what's up there. What is up here? We have some berries, we have some stuff with the acro bike. Do I have? I think I've got the mark bike on me, don't I? Yeah. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Let's keep climbing. I'm pretty, yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure, I'm almost certain we've seen them all, so that actually means that, you know, there's no worry about, like, where it could possibly be. As in, I know I visited it, so therefore it won't be anywhere which we haven't searched before. But, yeah, I just need to work out where. Yeah, I think it is on one of these rainy routes, so... Or maybe down here. Maybe up. Ooh, maybe this kind of rings a bell. Kind of, maybe. Yeah, it might be around here somewhere. Route 121, I think we've gone too far. Yeah, that's just some secret base locations. Damn them for being sort of, you know, a reason for game makers to put a lot more secretive areas in. Anyway, so I'm not going to make you suffer by making you watch me fumble around anymore. Actually, ooh, a giant rock. I would like to believe it may contain an ancient ruins, but I hold no entrance. There we go. This is what we want to see. Here it is. Okay, so hopefully, can we open this one as well as we reach the ancient tomb? So we have with. So that is with N-E with new T-I-M with new time. So with new time, H-O hope. Hope and L-O hope and love. With new time, hope and love. A-I aim to the sky. With new hope. Aim for the sky. In the M-I-D. Aim for sky in the middle. Okay, so maybe it's use this like middle of the room, I guess? Use fly, maybe? Can't use that here. In the middle of the room. Ah, there we go. Okay, so if we use fly in the middle of the room, that opens this, and we have a second challenge, and that definitely looks like Regice to me. So again, we're going to keep in Aggron, and we're going to see if this is what I think it is. No, Registeel! Completely the wrong one. So Wild Registeel appears, and we have Aggron at the front here. So Aggron can't do anything to Registeel, really. We're going to go to Hariyama straight away. Because obviously we're going to need to actually do some damage to this thing. We're going to break. It's stab. He's at +1 defense. He uses Metal Claw. Okay, so that is can raise its attack, I'm pretty sure. Going to Earthquake here, just because, wow, that does so much. And he gets Metal Clawed. And I just realised that I actually have no Pokeballs, do I? I have no Pokeballs at all. I have a Nest Ball and a Luxury Ball. I am such an idiot. Okay, well, this is what it's going to come down to. It's whether I can land a frickin' Registeel in a Nest Ball or a Luxury Ball. This is literally going to be, you know, this is very... I must apologise for being very, very silly. But we're getting some shakes. We're getting some serious shaking on the on the balls that we're using here. So I have no idea. I would assume that a Luxury Ball has very little change to a normal Pokeball, and I would think a Nest Ball is probably to do with base stats rather than level. Just because this guy is not liking the Nest Ball whatsoever. Luxury Ball, Nest Ball. Okay, we're going to try 3 more times, and then I'm going to actually have to... 3? Ah, you tease! 1. 1. No. Okay. So we'll do 3 more from here, so after this one. So, here we go. 1. 2. It always seems to shake in the luxury ball. 3. Because obviously this could take a very long time. 1, 2. Oh, man. Okay. Well, in that case, what I'm going to do is I am going to zip along until we get to the point where I catch this guy, and I will cut to it because I'm sure you guys don't want to watch me just continually do this over and over again because of my idiocy. So, see you when I catch it. And so we have finally caught ourselves a Registeel. As you can see, this is a different Registeel to the last one. Essentially, I quickly realised that it was going to be a lot faster for me to essentially just redo the save states for the Regirock that we caught, catch that again, and then go buy Ultra Balls, and then throw them at the Registeel. And as you can see, it's also frozen. I started essentially realising that, you know, how you're meant to be playing Pokemon and, you know, doing the things that you're meant to be doing, rather than, in order to catch things, rather than just, you know, attacking them, getting low and stuff, not actually putting any statuses on them. But anyway, so we have Registeel, the Iron Pokemon. Registeel was imprisoned by people in ancient times. The metal composing its body is thought to be a curious substance that is not of this earth. So yeah, I mean, essentially, if I didn't have save states here, I would be being a hell of a lot more cautious with how I play. And that's not really a good excuse, but yeah, it's just how it is. Anyway, we're going back to Petalburg now, because actually, you know what, the fact is we've done 2 of the 3 Reggies, we might as well do the 3rd. And in order to do the 3rd, we must go to here, to Petalburg, and we must go out and then down to Route 105. And find the island out here, for which we can find our 3rd and final Reggie and our 3rd and final legendary Golem, which is, of course, Regice. So we head up here, and we enter here. Cool. So, we have reached the island cave, and we must read. So, this says... Stop. Stop and... wait. I think that is. Stop and wait. Wait. For... T-I... Time to... Wait for time to pass twice. Okay, so it wants us to essentially wait for 2 minutes. I wonder if can I fast forward? I'm just going to try fast forwarding. I can't see why fast forward wouldn't. I'm assuming it means that I can't, like, move left and right. But I'm assuming because fast forward isn't really impacting... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so cool. Fast forward, we can get through that 2 minutes rather than, you know. So there we go, and we have finally our Reg Ice here. So we are definitely going to save, because not saving has been the bane of me. Can I freeze an Ice type? I don't think I can. I'm going to swap into Linoon here and pray for paralysis, essentially, with any of the thunders that we have here. Just going to pray for a power. There we go, perfect. First turn paralysis. That's awesome. Superpower is going to come in and do a decent amount of damage. All of these Reggies seem to have superpower, which is interesting. But anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to save once more, because obviously we now have this paralysis on it, which is really nice. Linoon can slash away, and that does so much damage. Attack and defense is going to rise. I'm just trying to think what else we could do. Ice only resists ice is the thing. So, I mean, I could go into Pelipper and I could Ice Beam, but do I think it can take an Ice Beam? We're going to go into Pelipper anyway, and he's going to Ancient. Oh, predicted. And he's going to get the attack, the full raise. That's okay, so he's now at +1. So I'm going to save once more. Again, using save states here is kind of... So we're going to Ice Beam. It's resisted and does not do enough. Okay, that's good. So now we can do it again. And now I'm pretty sure we should stop even considering it and we'll just Ultra Ball away. It's going to save. And hopefully this Regice is not going to take too many Ultra Balls, as it is pretty much the perfect catcher. That was actually pretty much the perfect catcher. Get it paralyzed, then take it down to really low health. 1 Ultra Ball, all done. Regice's data was added to the Pokedex. We have the Iceberg Pokemon. Regice cloaks itself with frigid air of negative 328 degrees Fahrenheit. Things will freeze solid just by going near this Pokemon. Its icy body is so cold it will not melt, even if it is immersed in magma. So there we go, we catch ourselves a Regice. Awesome. So we have the legendary Golems. And now all that is left to do in our playthrough is to go up to the top of the Sky Pillar and to take on Sceptile. If only I could remember where the Sky Pillar... Well, I don't exactly know where the Sky Pillar is. So, did I just say take on a Sceptile? No. Take on, of course, Rayquaza. That's the last thing we're going to do. I'm just going to head back home, because why not? So the last thing we have to do is take on Rayquaza. That will be in the next episode, I'm sure. And I hope you have enjoyed this episode. It's been a bit longer. It's obviously full of... so obviously had to cut and chop in bits quite a bit. And it's been very long for me because I've spent so long just trying to catch the Registeel with a Nest Ball and a Luxury Ball. Don't try it yourselves, okay? Let's just say that. It's more than enough time spent on that for my liking. Anyway, hope you have enjoyed this episode. I hope you will join me on the next, where we will be taking on Rayquaza.